We all know that it feels like your job can be killing you, and now we actually have proof that that may in fact be the case. We're going to go to Andrew Seidman down in Washington, D.C. Now, Andrew, I have been sitting at my desk for about 3 hours already today, on and off. Tell me about that new study that could mean that I'm being marked as a dead woman, right?
Well, me too, and I wish I was standing right now. Yeah, well, really what the study shows is just that sitting for more than 3 hours a day can shape life expectancy, and it's a meta-analysis. So it looks at studies that show that if you're sitting for extended periods of time, then your leg muscles just become inactive. And so if you're better off really standing, according to the study, even if you're not really on the treadmill necessarily, you're better off standing because that activates your leg muscles, and you don't run into many problems managing blood glucose and things like that.
And it's not just work, as I understand it. TV watching too, that can further cut your life expectancy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's associated. If you watch more than a couple hours of TV a day, then that's associated with about 1.4 years of life expectancy.
So what's my running total here? How many years of my life have I lost today?
Oh, geez, you're looking at quite a few years at least, maybe 4.
Ouch. And then, so you mentioned a little bit about what happens to our bodies when we sit for too long. Talk to me a little bit about what that means for our health long term.
Well, certainly. I mean, I think the lead researcher was talking to me, and he said basically, if you're just sitting for too long, your leg muscles become inactive. But this is really part of a growing body of research about leading a sedentary lifestyle. It's really linked, which is more or less, just sitting for prolonged periods of time, or doing things that don't involve a lot of energy expenditure. And it's really been associated with been linked to cancers that are linked to obesity and things like that. So you're really at risk for some of those illnesses.
And what should we be doing to spend less time sitting?
Well, certain things. I mean, if you're at a desk job, for example, you can stand up when you're answering the phone, but by using a speaker. You can, instead of maybe emailing a fellow colleague, you can go and talk to them. These aren't really easy things, and they're certainly not substitutes for actual exercise. But they are ways to reduce the amount of time you sit.